Hi and welcome again. In this tutorial, I'll be showing you how to network the 4 operating systems we installed on Oracle VirtualBox so that they can network to each other and ping each other. Firstly, we would be setting the adapters on the virtual machines. So go to Machines, Settings, then we go to the Network tab, and the adapter 1 attached to. I choose internal network. You need to play around with the attached to networks to really figure out which ones are suitable for each operating systems, but the one I choose is the internal network, and the promiscuous mode I would allow all, and I would click OK on that, and then I will pull up my network and sharing center on server 2008. Enable network discovery, enable file sharing, enable public folder sharing, and disable password protected sharing so that each operating system would be able to network to each other. So since that is already checked, then I would go to my manage network connections, right click on the local area connection, go to properties, select my TCP IP settings, go to properties, and I would be using the following IP address, which would be 192.168.0.1. Subnet mask would be default, and my default gateway would also be the IP address of my server, which would be 192.168.0.1. and the preferred DNS would be my loopback address, which would be 127.0.0.1. Okay, so this is set, and we'll close this and view computers and devices. Using server 2000, Vista, and Windows 7. Okay. Now I would go to my Vista PC. In Vista, I would go to Network and Sharing Center, Network Discovery, turn that on if it is off, File Sharing, also turn that on, Public and Folder Sharing, also turn that on, and Password Protected Sharing, turn that off. My own is already selected, so I don't have to do anything with that. Next, I would go to my Manage Network Connections, right click on the local area connection, go to Properties, yes, continue. I would select the TCP IP version 4, select Properties, and I would go with the 192.168.0.2 network. Subnet mask will be default. My default gateway would be my server address, which would be 192.168.0.1, and the preferred DNS would also be my server address. And click OK, and close this. And close this. Few computers and devices. I'm seeing my server and Vista PC. Now, I'll go to my server 2008, go to my command prompt, and I'm going to ping the Vista. So I would ping 192.168.0.2, and the request is timed out. Okay. Now something is wrong. I need to go to machine, go to settings, go to network, internal network, allow all. Okay, that is set correctly. I need to turn on these things. So, file sharing, turn on file sharing. Yes. and turn on public sharing. Okay, now let's try that again. Go to start on my server 2008 command prompt and ping 192.168.0.2 and it's ping. I can't ping it. Now I would go to my Vista PC, go to my command prompt, and I'm going to try to ping the server. So 192.168.0.1 and I can ping. So the Vista can ping the server 2008 and the server 2008 can ping the Vista. Now let's set up the Windows 7. So I would minimize server, close this, I will go to my network, open Network and Sharing Center, change advanced settings, turn on network discovery, turn on file and printer sharing, turn on public folder sharing, and turn off password protected sharing. Okay, so that is set. I would go to change adapter settings, right click on local area connection, go to properties, go to my TCP/IP version 4 properties, and I've already set the IP address for the Windows 7, so this is set, and I will click OK and close. Now I would go to open Network and Sharing Center and C format. I have my Windows 7 Vista and I have my server 2008. So I would go to command prompt, ping the server, which would be 192.168.0.1. I can ping the server, and I would ping 192.168.0.2, which would be the Vista PC. I can also ping that. Now I would go to my Vista PC and I would ping the Windows 7, which would be 192.168.0.3. The Vista can ping the Windows 7, that is good. Then I would go to my server and I would ping the Windows 7 PC, which would be 192.168.0.3. Press enter. So those three operating systems can ping each other, that is good. They can communicate, they can talk to each other. Now here comes the kind of tricky part. I have to set up Windows XP so that he can talk to all of these three. Now I'll go to my XP, I'll go to start my computer, my network places, and I would go to set up a home or small office network. This is going to help me to talk to all these other operating systems. So I would follow the wizard, click next, install network cards if there are any. Excellent. I will go to machine, settings, network. I would select my internal network and allow all. Okay. Right. This is good. Now I will click next. This computer connects directly to the internet. This computer connects to the internet through a residential gateway or through another computer on a network. No, I am not selecting these two, I'm selecting the last one, the other. So because it's not what these two, so I'm going to click next. This computer is not going to connect directly to the internet, not this one either. This belongs to a network that does not have an internet connection. So yes, I'll click next, and the computer description will be simple name XP. Next, work group, which is the work group that all these operating systems run under, will be work GROUP, work group, all caps. Now the reason I choose this is because that if you go to start menu and right click on my computer, go to properties, right? You go to computer name, and there you would see the worker group, all caps work group. That is why I choose the caps work group. So if you're not sure, you can do that. Go to start, right click on my computer, go to properties, and this would come up. So if you're not sure, just do that. So I'll click next. I would turn on file and printer sharing. Next. Double check to see if these next with this, and this is setting up my network. No firewalls turned on. Don't worry about it too much because this is run on a virtual machine. So do you want to create? No, don't use setup disk, use my nope. Just finish wizard. I don't need to run wizard on other computers. So click next and finish. Now we go to view connections. I have right click on local area connection, go to properties, go to TCP/IP properties. Use the following address, which will be 192.168.0.4. Subnet mask will be default. Default gateway would be 192.168.0.1, which will be my server. Also the preferred DNS would be 192.168.0.1. Click OK and close. Now we go to start. Go to start, run CMD, click OK, and we're gonna ping the server address. Now ping 192.168.0.1. It's pinging, so that's good. I can ping the server, that is good. Now I'm gonna ping the Vista PC, which would be 192.168.0.2. I can ping the Vista, that is good. Now I'm gonna ping the 7. Let's see. Excellent. Now the Windows XP can ping all those 4 operating systems. That is awesome. That is good. That is good. Now let's go to the Vista. I'm gonna ping the XP. Can ping the XP from the Vista. Let's go to the server. Ping the XP. I can ping the XP. That is good. Now go to my Windows 7 and I'm gonna ping XP. So all these 4 operating systems can ping each other, and that is how you set up the network so that all these 4 operating systems can ping each other and can talk to each other. Thank you.